Okay, welcome back to economics class session number 1 today. And we know that already we completed 2 lessons from Indian economic development. Indian economic development, okay. And we already know this examination on Tuesday. So please prepare for that in a perfect order. It is just for 20 marks. 20 marks there. And I am keeping almost all the different types of questions for the examination. So learn these 2 chapters well. The students, those who not attended the class properly, okay, if you're thinking so, myself, I not attended the class properly, just intimate or inform me. You didn't require any help or any assistance you need, so just inform me. Sneha, you attended the class, very few in number, I think so. Okay, so just inform if any missing classes are there or any missing notes are there, means you can inform me, I will help you. Okay, anyway, yesterday we started the new chapter from Muhammad Irfan. Yeah, Muhammad Irfan is a new student here. He's joined for macroeconomics, Muhammad Irfan, and he don't like Indian economic, I think so. Okay, you don't like Indian economics, right? That's what you joined for macroeconomics. Muhammad Irfan, it's a new face today. Okay, again, like that, anybody? No, almost all the people, those who are attending regularly. Muhammad Irfan, just remember one thing, it is class 12, class 12. Okay, so just attend the class regularly. He's turned off his camera, escaped, I think so. Muhammad Irfan, are you there? Hello? Hello? Muhammad Irfan?
Yes, sir.
It is almost, is attend the class regularly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So Aditya, Elvina, Lashminanda, this is class 12 Lashminanda. After 2 years, we can join. Lashminanda. Okay. Lashminanda left. Good. Okay, listen carefully. So yesterday we wrote the last one, I think so. It is intermediate goods, right? Intermediate goods, right? Okay, so just check it. Intermediate goods, those goods and services which are purchased as raw materials for further production or for resale in the same year. Resale in the same year. Next one, flow. Flow. Write down. Next word for you people. Flow. Write down. Flow is a quantity. Flow is a quantity that can be measured over a. That can be measured over a. Surya of class 10, please check your timetable and join in the Excel classroom. This is class 12. Okay, so write down. Flow is a quantity that can be measured over a specific period of time. Specific period of time. Example, national income, change in stock, etc. Change in stock, etc. So next word for you, what is stock? Stock. Write down stock. Write down stock is a quantity measurable. Stock is a quantity measurable at a particular point of time. At a particular point of time. Example, wealth. Example, wealth. Repeating, stock is a quantity measurable at a particular point of time. Example, wealth. Assets, money. Wealth, assets, money. Inventory, 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 etc. A stock variable is continuation. A stock variable is nothing but an accumulated sum of flows. An accumulated sum of flows. So 2 words are there, very important for a student of economics: stock and flow. Stock and flow. So here, this what is stock? Stock, the money, assets, or the valuable things that what we possess in a particular point of time is termed as a stock. Clear? Or inventory, machines or tools, whatever it is. Okay, that we possess in a particular point of time is termed as stock. Clear? The money that what we as the asset what we are possess, okay, or inventory, machines, tools, even vehicles, whatever the things that we are able to convert into money later, all such things are termed as what? Stock. Clear or not? Clear or not? And flow, next one. Flow is a quantity that can be measured over a specific period of time. That is national income, change in stock, etc. Clear? It is specific period of time. Clear? Stock is a specific period of time, and flow is a specific period of time, and stock is a particular point of time. Particular point of time. Okay. So stock means a continuous flow. It is continuous flow. Okay. Continuously we are utilizing the things there, or we are possessing the things there. Right or not? Yes or no? Example, national income. Regularly it is increasing or decreasing. A change, we are able to observe that. Okay. Let's write down gross investment. Gross investment. Gross investment. Gross investment. Gross investment. Total addition. Total addition. Total addition made to physical stock. Made to physical stock of capital. Physical stock of capital, which means machines, inventories. Okay, physical stock of capital during a period of time. During a period of time. Okay, it includes depreciation. It includes depreciation. We'll discuss that. What is depreciation? Okay, it includes depreciation. It is also known as gross capital formation. It is also known as gross capital formation. Gross capital formation. Gross capital formation. Next one.
So it is fixed capital formation now.
Pardon?
Fixed
Repeating,
capital
repeating. Yeah.
formation.
Total addition made to the physical stock of capital during a period of time. It includes depreciation. It is also known as gross capital formation. Gross capital formation. Yeah, basically for a fixed assets. Okay. Next one, net investment. Net investment. Net investment. Net addition made to net addition made to net addition made to the real stock of capital. The real stock of capital during a period of time. During a period of time. Okay, net investment, net addition made to the real stock of capital during a period of time. Okay. Now comes a word for you people, depreciation. 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 It means, are you able to follow? Can you follow? No problem. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, write down. It means fall in value of fixed capital goods, fall in value of fixed capital goods, due to wear and tear, WEAR and TEAR, wear and tear. Okay. Related with the time. Related with the time.
It is tank or tank.
Time, TIME, time. So wear and tear of an capital good, right? I mean a physical good. So if you are using a machine continuously for a long period of time, what will happen there? Natural wear and tear will be there, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? And we want to replace some parts of that particular machine. Clear? Yes or no? Definitely. If you are using a vehicle for a long period of time, definitely wear and tear will be there. Okay, we have to change the tires, or we want to change the chain, or we want to change number of other material or other parts of that particular machine, right? Or particular vehicle there. So it is termed as a wear and tear. Clear? Understand? So whatever it is, household equipments also like that only. The capital good or a machinery, wear and tear will be there. So that is termed as what? Depreciation. Its value will decrease over time. Clear? Okay, the machine that what we purchased today, for example, a television you bought today, okay, and you use that for 1.5 years. Later, you are unable to sell that. I mean, after 1.5 years, you are unable to sell that television for the same price as you bought. Is it possible? No, because of wear and tear, the value of the product is decreased. So we are able to sell that in OLX, right? So number of people now are using that OLX. Okay, what is that? Only for a second-hand goods. Second-hand goods, we are able to sell it, and at the same time we are able to purchase the good products also, right or not? Okay. So Shubham Pal sold last year's calendar also in OLX, right? Old one. Shubham Pal, 2020's calendar. Is there with you, Shubham Pal?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
asking to you. You're discussing with someone else. What is going on, Shubham?
Not that something was there.
Something was there. That's what I'm asking. What is that something?
My mother.
Is that Shubham Pal? What a man you are. I ask you, what is that something you say? Oh, okay. So mother asking or calling you people to or you to eat something. Shubham,
No, sir, she's making something. The
something.
after tomorrow is festival now for that.
What is that? Holy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, happy Holi in advance, Mr. Shubham Pal. Enjoy with the college
Thank you,
people.
sir.
Okay, fine. And we Keralites, we are not celebrating the holy things. The government of Kerala is not ready to give even a holiday for you people. So we are using this opportunity to protest against the government. And on the behalf of the Class 12 Commerce and Humanities batch, I am expressing my protest against the government. Okay. Okay, so come back, everyone. So Elvina Joy, she's not that happy with the holiday or holy them. So Elvina Joy, what do you know about Holi?
Festival of Colors.
Festival of Colors. No, it's a festival of North India, I think so. Okay, only North Indians are celebrating that, right? Okay, in South India, up to I think so, Hyderabad region, that people. Okay, I mean Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, that region they're celebrating, and after that, basically in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, some parts of Karnataka, no celebration of Holi. Okay, let it be. Anyway, there is no chance to get a leave. Discuss, no need to discuss about that. Okay, so come back. So Shubham Pal, okay, happy Holi again. So next one, write down. So you got what is the depreciation, right? The value of the product, okay, it will decrease. The value of a product will decrease over time. Next one, circular flow of income. Circular flow of income. Circular flow of income. Circular flow of income. Write down.
Sir, there is real flow and money flow is also there now.
Is there. We will discuss that. Okay. So Shubham Pal is very interested in macroeconomics, I think so. We will discuss
No, sir,
about
I have finished
real
that
flow of,
chapter.
you learned that. You going for tuition or an academy or Byju's? Tell me.
No, sir, my sister taught me.
Your sister taught. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. So Shubham Pal is that lucky that he's learning all those things even before that what we are discussing in the class. So Shubham Pal, thank you for your what we can say assistance, right? Okay, write down. So that is not a reason to skip the classes. Okay, Shubham Pal. It is
Yes,
not at all
sir.
a reason to skip the classes. Mind it. Okay, so write down circular flow of income. Circular flow of income refers to the flow of activities. Circular flow of income refers to the flow of activities of production, income generation, of production, income generation, and expenditure involving different sectors of the economy. Okay, so just draw a figure related with this. Let me open the EC board. They change the interface, I think so. Oh God, this is new for me. Are you able to see the screen now? Hello.
No, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. EC board, they changed the interface. So let me learn that. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yep. The board is visible now. Hello.
Yes, sir.
It's a blank board, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so draw this figure. So here you can say firms are there in one side. Okay, what are they? Firms. Other side, households. Already we discussed that. Remembering this yesterday, I told you there, right? Okay, so you can see household to the firms. What is moving there? Okay, it is consumption expenditure. We are purchasing the products. I mean, the households are purchasing the products from the firms, right? So we are spending money. We are spending money to purchase the product from the firms. So money is moving from the households to the firms. Okay. So this is basically termed as Subhan Paul told, money flow. What is that? Money flow. Clear? Write down. Hope you are able to see the screen properly, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Write down that. Next one, goods and services that moving from the firms to the households. What is moving from the firms to the households? Goods and services. Goods and services are moving from the firms to the households. This is termed as real flow. What is that? Real flow. Mark that. Mark that. So it's a two-sector model of an economy. Okay. Two-sector model. This is the first sector, the relationship between the firms and the households. So households, I mean the individual households are spending money, okay, to purchase goods and services. So money is moving from household to the firms. In return, firms are providing goods and services to the households. Clear? Is that clear or not? So draw that. Next, here you can see households always providing the factor services. Okay, factor services to the firms. What are they? Land, labor, capital,
Capital and
then
entrepreneurship.
entrepreneurship. Okay, entrepreneurship. Okay, so households are providing the factor services. What are they? Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Right. Entrepreneurships are the things basically the households are providing to the firms. Okay, factor services. In return, the firms will send it to household. What is that? Factor payments. Factor payments. Okay, factor payments. Clear? So the households will provide factor services to the firms. In return, firms will provide factor payments to the households. Land. What is that? Rent for land. Wages for the laborer, interest for capital, and profit for what? Entrepreneurship. Profit for entrepreneurship. That's called to be factor payments. Factor payments. Clear? So factor payments are from firms to the households. Factor services from household to the firms. Household to the firms. Is that clear? This idea clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write down properly. Come on, everyone. Just draw this figure. First, everyone. The thing is there in a textbook also. Just mark that and learn it properly. Okay. So this is factor services are real flow here. Okay. And factor for payments are money flow. Mark that also. Everyone, just do that. If it is completed, just inform me. Okay, this diagram is very much important. Number of students basically making eraser related with this diagram. Okay, number of erasers are there. So, repeating here one more time. So, in the country, in an economy, we are able to find the firms or the production houses or production units. And households are there, individual households, right? Okay, so households basically providing factor services. The red line shows the factor services. Factor services. The households are able to provide that. Even every individual is able to provide that for the firms. What are the factor services? Okay, they are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. The factors of production. Four factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Clear? So it is termed as the real flow, the red line indicating the real flow, the real flow. Clear? Clear? Real flow from the household to the firms. Household to the firms. Clear? Okay. Next one. This green color, that is firms to the households. Firms to the households. Okay. So the firms provided land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship to the firms. Okay. Households provided land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship to the firms, and firms in return will provide factor payments. That is in terms of money. That's why we are using the term money flow from the firms to the households. Firms to the households. What are they? What are the factor payments? Okay, rent for the land, rent for the land, wages for the labor. Okay, capital. For what capital? It is interest. Interest for the capital. For entrepreneurship, it is profit. It is a profit. Clear or not? So in terms of money, okay, we are not discussing loss here. Okay, clear or not? So this is what one sector of a movement. Okay, the green color indicating the money flow, that's in the form of rent in terms of money, wages in terms of money, interest in terms of money, profit in terms of money. So it is a money flow. Okay, household to the firms, that is real flow, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship, that is termed as the real flow here. Okay, now come back. Okay, this blue color shows, okay, you know that firms provided money to the household in the form of rent, wages, interest, and profit. Households will utilize this to purchase the products from the firms. Okay, household will utilize. Remember, not only one or two firms, number of firms are there in an economy, right? So the household will use this money to purchase the product from the firms. Clear? Okay, for that they have to spend money, right? They have to spend money to purchase the product from the firms. So that also money flow. Money flow. Okay, the blue line, money flow, that is consumption expenditure of the household. Consumption expenditure of the household, it is a money flow. Money flow. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now, the next line. Okay, here the pink color, it's not the pink one, it's a purple color here. Okay, anyway, magenta or purple you can call as per your wish. So for my screen resolution, I can see this as a pink one. Okay, so So movement of goods and services from the firms to the household. So households are paying money to the firms to purchase goods and services, right? Goods and services. So what kind of flow is that? It is real flow. Real flow. Clear? Goods and services. Clear or not? No answers from anyone. The things are clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the movement of money, and this is termed as the circular flow of money. Circular flow of money. Clear? Clear? So don't make any mistake in this diagram. Want to understand it properly. Okay, the thing is there in your textbook also. Check it properly and learn that. Okay. Next one, write down. Now you got circular flow of income. Next one, two-sector model of circular flow. That's what the diagram. Two-sector model of circular flow. It assumed that it assumed that it assumed that the first point, the domestic economy comprise only two sectors. The domestic economy comprise only two sectors. Comprise only two sectors. The producers and the households. The producers and the households. The producers and the households. Second one, second point, the households spend their entire income. The households spend their entire income. The households spend their entire income so that there is no saving. So that there is no saving. Third one, domestic economy is a closed economy. 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 Fourth one, there is no government in the economy. There is no government in the economy. Clear? So, for understanding this model, we are using some ideas. Okay, some peculiarities are there for this model. What is that? In this model, only two people are there, or two groups of people are there. One side producers, the other side consumers or households. Clear? Okay. So households are spending their entire income. They are not saving anything. Okay. Households are spending their entire income. Hence, they are not saving anything. Clear? Third point, the economy is a closed economy. Economy is a closed economy, which means we are not purchasing any product from other country, or we are not selling any product to other countries. Clear? Next point, there is no government in the economy. There is no government interference. Last year also we studied that. Okay, government interference is there means a taxation will be there. But here, there is no government interference is there. Okay, so these are the specialities. Write down next one. Production in the producing sector generate income. Production in the producing sector generates income. Production in the producing sector generates income for the households, for the households, for the households, for the households who are owners of the factors of production, who are owners of the factors of production, who are owners of the factors of production. Okay. Full stop. Expenditure by the households generates, expenditure by the households generates, expenditure by the households generate demand for further production. Demand for further production.
Sir, can you repeat?
Repeating, expenditure by the households generates demand for further production. Demand for further production. Okay. These movements keep chasing each other continuously moving in a circle. Continuously moving in a circle. Clear? Continuously moving in a circle. And you have to draw that figure. Okay. Next one, significance of circular flow of income. 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 First of all, first point, it reflects the structure of the economy. Okay, it reflects the structure of an economy. It reflects the structure of an economy. Second point, it shows interdependence among different sectors. Interdependence among different sectors. So all these three sectors are there in the economy. That's what we use the term for the real flow. What is that? Goods and services from the firms to the households. Clear? All these three sectors are there. Next one, third point, it shows injections and leakages. It shows injections and leakages from flow of money. Okay. Injections and leakages from flow of money. Fourth point, it helps in estimation of national income and related aggregates. 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 Anjo, Grishma, Annette, Mohammed Irfan, turn on your cameras. Okay. So these are the most important concept from the first chapter. Okay, so first chapter basically we can consider as a pilot chapter that shows what we are going to learn in this chapter. Oh, I mean in the textbook. Clear or not? Understand? Okay, for the first chapter it's a pilot chapter and it shows what we are going to learn from this entire textbook. Okay, so now we are going to write down some short answers from this chapter. Okay, so nothing to worry, you learned almost all the things. Okay, the diagram is the important one from this chapter, most important one from this chapter. Now you know the relationship between, okay, the flow of income, okay, and household and firms there. Right. So write down first question. What are capital goods? What are capital goods? No need to write the answer. Just write the question. What are capital goods? How are they different from consumption goods? How are they different from consumption goods? Answer is there already in your notes. Okay. Clear? Just write the question.
So can you say the question once more time?
Yes. What are capital goods? What are capital goods? How are they different from consumption 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 goods? Okay, next question. Explain with the help of an example. So find out the answer there. Answer is there in your notes. Okay. Explain with the help of an example. Explain with the help of an example. The basis of the basis of the basis of classifying Aditya, are you there, Aditya? Aditya, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Basis of classifying goods into final goods and intermediate goods. 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 Okay. Next question. Distinguish between stock and flows. Distinguish between stock and flows. Give two examples of each. Give two examples of each. Give two examples of each. Is there? Answer is there with you? Next one. Discuss briefly the circular flow of income, in a two-sector economy, with the help of a suitable diagram, Okay, last and final question. Define real flow. Explain how money flows are opposite to real flows. Explain how money flows are opposite to real flows. And the answer is here. Write down real flow. Real flow of income implies real flow of income implies how money flows. Sorry. 1 minute. Real flows of income implies the flow of factor services. Repeating, real flow of income implies the flow of factor services from the household sector to the producing sector. And the corresponding flow of goods and services from the producing sector.
Corresponding from
Who is this? Shubham Pal. Okay, repeating, from the household sector to the producing sector, and the corresponding flow of goods and services from the producing sector to the household sector. the producing sector to the household sector. Okay, full stop. Next one. Money flows are opposite to real flows. Money flows are opposite to the real flows. Money flows are opposite to the real flows because money flows are in response to the real flows. Money flows are in response to the real flows. Money flows are in response to the real flows. Example. There is a real flow of goods and services from the producers to the households. There is a real flow of goods and services. There is a real flow of goods and services. There is a real flow of goods and services from the producers to the households. It is in response to it. It is in response to it. It is in response to it, comma, that the households makes payment to the producers. That the households make payments to the producers. Make payment to the producers. Make payment to the producers. So that money flows from the households. Money flows from the house. Likewise, there is a real flow of factor services from the households to the producers. Okay. It is in response to it. It is in response to it. It is in response to it that the producers make payments. That the producers make payments to the households. To the households. So that money flows from producers. Money flow from producers. Money flow from producers to the households. To the households. To the households. To the households in terms of factor payments. In terms of factor payments. Okay. in terms of factor payment. So completed. So just learn all those things properly and remember, going to wind up the session now. Okay, thank you very much.